All right, man. Hoop Lord checking that. Let's keep it 100. We all know there's real Lakers fans out there, and then there's Lakers fans who's just Lakers fans because that's the new team that LeBron is on. That's the team that LeBron plays for. Just like there was Heat fans and Cleveland fans because LeBron played for them, right? So they're not real fans of the franchise. And that's okay with me. That's completely fine with me because I'm not a fan of any franchise. I'm a players guy, right? I like multiple players. So for the LeBron fans, I see they mad, and blaming the LeBron fans are blaming every other Laker except for LeBron. They want to get Schroeder out of here. They want to get Kuzma out of here. Everybody's a bum. All of these great players, all of these good NBA players, capable NBA players that LeBron bought over here, all of a sudden they bums. Or the players that he wanted to keep, like Kuzma, or players he brought over, everybody are bums. Trez, he got off the Clippers, didn't even play him. I guess everybody is just bums, even though supporting cast didn't play that bad in Game 6, considering AD was out. And I really thought it was a scared move and that lacked confidence when the Lakers was pressing AD to play and try to play that game. Because, it's your growing and there's no way you can play. So I thought they didn't have a backup plan. So that's why they lost. I did see with my own two eyes LeBron look like he quit on a couple occasions in that game. And I guess that's why the LeBron fans are deflecting, on other people. Now the true Lakers fans, they got a little bit more of their thing is like, damn, we out in the first round. Like, nah, we got to get it together. Like, by any means. And a lot of them sometimes do blame LeBron for not being a killer, not being Kobe, not being more assertive in the first quarter and things like that. Right? Then you got people that's like, everybody was clowning the Clippers. They ain't this, they ain't that. Just hating the Clippers how because Kawhi didn't decide, he decided not to join LeBron, which I commend him for still to this day. Don't join LeBron. Don't come to LA and join LeBron if you're a superstar and if you're a perimeter player. You want to come to LA and play for the Clippers. You want to compete against LeBron. You know what I mean? So I know Kawhi is a dog, and that's why he did that. He don't care about the bright lights and the superstardom and things like that. So I like the fact that him and PG wanted to go against LeBron and play for the Clippers. And everybody wanted to laugh at them when they was down 0-2 to Dallas, who has a great player in Luka. Hard to beat him, but these guys figured it out. They got it done. And Kawhi was Kawhi. Kawhi was great in Game 6. He was great again in Game 7, but that Game 6 was really his stamp. It was probably his best playoff performance ever. And he came out aggressive in an elimination game, and he tried to, he got them guys out of here. He did what everybody thought LeBron was going to do, or at least hoped he was going to do. But his bag is deeper than Bron's. Let's be honest. He got a better mid-range. Got a little bit more wiggle. You know what I'm saying? Huge hands. I mean, he got that. His game is made for the playoffs. For real. To get you a bucket when you need it, for real. And it's not all that, strong shit with just the spin move and all that. And then, LeBron is like, athleticism, bully ball, got that spin move, pro step and all that. And then, he shoot fadeaways and he shoot long ass threes. That's how he scores points. In transition or them long ass threes when he feeling it. Baseline fadeaways when he feeling it. And watch out for that spin move. But he's not his arsenal is not like that. His bag is not deep. He does have a bag, and Brian to pull out a lot of things during his career. He's done everything, but his bag is just not deep like Kawhi's. When you need it, when you really need them buckets, that's why he relies on setting other guys up and getting everybody else in a position. He's more of a facilitator in that way. But yeah, I just find it funny how ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know what I mean? You know, everybody wants to count the Clippers out when it's not about a franchise name. It's not about the Clippers suck, the Clippers organization. No, these players. It's about Kawhi and his heart. It's about, they have Rondo over there. He ain't even play. You know, Paul George. It really come down to the personnel, man. You got Twin over there, Morris. You know what I'm saying? You got Batum. You got some scrappy dogs over there, man. It come down to the personnel, man. Terrence Mann, you know what I mean, giving you big minutes and a great energy. You know what I'm saying? So don't count these players out, man. Don't count them out. That was a great series. Another thing. Sixers Atlanta. Now, Sixers played Joel Embiid. He started. He played well. He played great. Joel Embiid had 39. And they still lost. I thought it lacked confidence by playing Joel Embiid in the first place, because it showed that y'all not confident that y'all can get game 1 versus Atlanta if Embiid don't play. And he not only played, but he put up 39. Now, although 39 is impressive and Embiid is definitely impressive, you know, if them threes ain't falling, then you know, then it's not 39. You know what I mean? It's less than that. He was dropping threes, and that don't really take. You know, sorry, it's early in the morning. That don't really take the effort, the energy, or the athleticism or anything like that to, you know, to show that somebody's not hurting. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could stand there and hit wide open threes. So Embiid is still gonna be careful. You know what I mean? You have to be careful with that meniscus. But I just don't think Sixers came out enthusiastic enough. You know, they didn't come out with enough sense of urgency. Embiid did, but it's hard to match a team that is shooting lights out. And they're going to shoot it lights out all series long. You got Trae Young, who's one of the most confident young rising superstars in this league, that was snubbed out of an all-star game, right? You got Collins. You got Bogey. Them guys is just they shot the lights out. It's hard to beat a team when they shooting that high of a percentage, but it all starts with Trae Young, man. Trae Young as a facilitator and a scorer and just a flat out sniper that can just demoralize defenses and just break your back with them long threes, and his confidence, his audacity. It's gonna be a lot for Sixers to match that. They don't have nothing on their roster that can compete with that. Now, Seth Curry can get on fire. Danny Green he's streaky. I put a post up that said they should actually, instead of the process, trust the rookie. Trust Tyrese Maxey in pick and roll situations and creating for others and pulling up for the long three, just to match some of Trae Young's energy. And I think it could work, but they are invested in Ben Simmons, and they're trusting Ben Simmons to run their program when he's still unwilling to shoot. This far in the playoffs, is like, bro, come on. We're gonna need you to change something, do something different, because you can't do what you've been doing all season and think it's just gonna work. Because that's what that's what they got footage on, and that's what they're coaching against, and they're forcing you to use your counter to utilize your counters, and if you have none, you're done. So, Ben Simmons' unwillingness to shoot is always going to play a part in why they lose. You're not supposed to lose to Atlanta Hawks if Embiid gets 39. You're not. Ben Simmons did have 17 points and 10 assists. Seth Curry had about 21. You're not supposed to lose to Atlanta Hawks if you're the number one seed and Embiid had 39 and Simmons gets over his average in both categories. Sorry. And coaching, it does have a lot to do with it. But sometimes it's as simple as just having a point guard that's willing to shoot it, and it changes the way they have to defend you. So yeah, it is what it is, man. The basketball gods, when they give me these downloads, man, me as the hoop lord, I'm supposed to be happy for Kawhi and PG after everybody laughed at him. I criticize PG so much for his defense, for his body language, for his press conference interview statements, for a lot of things. I criticize Kawhi for his lack of emotion and things like that, but I can't criticize him for his heart on the court because he always brings it, and he brought it that 6 and 7 game. He brought it all series. He's in the record books for this series. With how many baskets he made on the field goal percentage and how many points he scored. It was legendary. It's like 4 players that did what he did. So, yeah. I just call it how I see it. The basketball gods are happy that, Luka played well, but the better team at the end of the day won it because they were more determined, they were more hungry, they had more to lose, and they were the laughing stock of the league last year. And guess what? Everybody laughed at Paul George when he was saying he was having mental issues in the bubble. Everybody experienced that bubble different. Everybody's bubble experience was different, but we laughed at PG. He can't. Hey, look, the bubble ain't for everybody. Maybe he want to play in real, and when it's real. And it's real now. It wasn't real last year, okay? The bubblegum chip wasn't real. Both of the teams that won it is home. And maybe the 5 weeks, rest up into the bubble was what the Lakers needed for real to be able to go the distance. Because we see they ran out of gas this time. So we don't, we'll see. We'll see. As far as the Sixers, hey man, I love Joel Embiid. I really do. We all know how I feel about Ben Simmons, and if he doesn't shoot the ball, if he doesn't start shooting the ball when he has his open opportunity, he's going to continue to prove me right. I don't believe you can win with a point guard who is unwilling to shoot the ball. Go back and look at some footage. Magic Johnson used to shoot the ball. Can't just disrespect him. You know what I mean? That's all I got for today, man. Holla.